Hi guys, I'm Rabia Moeed and today we are here at Terrabuza Muskoka Shores. I'm going to be interviewing somebody today who has powerful voice and has been inspiring us with her work. Let's go meet Meesha Shafi. And that's her cottage over there. So let's go.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome. Welcome to Terrabuza.
Thank you. I was waiting. How's it going?
Good. How's it going with you?
I'm having the time of my life.
How do you like Muskoka and the scenery?
Beautiful as ever. Beautiful as ever. It's been a truly very zened out, relaxing experience.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So glad to hear that.
Thoroughly enjoying it. Really needed.
Yeah. Amazing. I'm so glad to. Let's go. Let's give you a full tour. Let's talk today. Let's chit chat and get to know you more. Meesha, I think we should go sit by the Muskoka chairs in the dock.
Yeah.
Let's go. We can relax a little bit. And
With that view.
with that, we. Problem. Okay. So, Meesha, being a very influential woman entrepreneur personality in the industry that you are in, what do you think about the woman power empowerment today? Like, what do you think about it?
We've made a lot of progress. And in the industry, especially, there's a lot of women doing great work, a lot of new female artists that are coming up after a bit of a gap, I would say, because I always felt like it was a little bit of a lonely spot when I started, like the first number of years when I was working. I had some wonderful seniors, but as far as contemporaries, there were just a few of us. I think मैं जब शुरू हुई थी तो उस वक्त Hadika Kyani was a big name by that time, so she was really somebody to admire and very inspirational. Kurutul and Baloch came around at the same time. Abda ji to
Yeah,
like
she
he's
is a legend
just
too. Yeah.
an
Yeah.
asset.
Mm-hmm.
But mujhe directly, maybe other than QB, there were not a lot of contemporaries.
Mm-hmm.
But now, recently, in the last 2-3 years, there's a whole new batch, like
Yeah.
a wave of young female artists in our industry who are making great music, and they're songwriters,
Mm-hmm.
which is a class apart because they're making original stuff. They're writers. They're not just vocalists. So they're not just singing songs that already exist, but they are bringing new work into the world. And that's very important for the industry to progress.
So what is that one message you want to give it to the young girls who are looking to pursue their career, who are passionate about to be part of this industry? Where should they start from?
Now, with social media, I've seen a lot of the new artists, the young female artists are a lot more self-sufficient because I think the internet is giving them the power. It's empowering them to put their work or whatever they do out there without needing endorsement. So एक ज़माने तक ये होता था कि ठीक है आप गाना गाते हैं या आप गाने लिखते हैं लेकिन आप how will you be discovered? लोगों को कैसे पता चलेगा? The internet has solved that. And a lot of new artists start, putting what they're doing up online themselves. So it's very empowering. That's one of the good sides of
Social media.
I think, yeah, that's one of the positive impacts that it has. कि independent artists के लिए, लड़कियों के लिए, especially, if they have talent to share, then they can do that. And they find their own audience. Whether anybody is funding them, supporting them, producing them or not. क्योंकि अगर आपके पास talent है, तो support करने वाले या fund करने वाले वो ढूंढ लेंगे आप.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So other than that, I feel like they're doing so well for themselves. I don't know what message
Any
I can give.
personal message, like in terms of like, okay, sometimes kids, especially youth, they get discouraged. How to stick on to their passion and be at it.
Definitely, I think the path of an artist, the life of an artist, is a risk.
Hmm.
So, if your passion is greater than your fear, then you will endure.
Absolutely, yes, that's the
अगर
message.
आप क्योंकि डाउट्स आती हैं क्योंकि हमारा काम है लिखना और परफॉर्म करना और नया काम प्रोड्यूस करना and we have to keep doing it. But sometimes it feels like, what are we doing it for? Who are we doing it for? Sometimes there are quiet periods, and sometimes there are busy periods. So, aapko basically, you have to be really committed and you have to be really brave. I think the artist's path is a path that asks for a lot of courage. And don't lose your voice, which means don't lose what you want to say in your music. For example, what sells.
Mm-hmm.
क्योंकि फिर then all we have is clones. कि अब ये एक जो नई चीज है आज की दुनिया में वो ये है कि एल्गोरिदम को क्या पसंद है या टिकटॉक पे क्या ट्रेंड चल रहा है तो आर्टिस्ट का काम ये नहीं है ये आर्टिस्ट का काम नहीं है आर्टिस्ट का काम है ओरिजिनल थिंकिंग
Yeah.
independent thinking something which everybody else is not doing those are the artists that you celebrate even long after they're gone you know
Mm-hmm.
जिन्होंने कुछ ऐसा किया जो हर कोई नहीं कर रहा था और उसमें ऐसी चीजें करने में डर लगता है बिकॉज यू लाइक यार ये तो कभी इट्स नेवर बीन डन बिफोर सो you get doubtful ki, how will the world respond does anybody even want to hear this
Mm-hmm.
there's some reason nobody's ever made something like this and you can't get caught in that pattern of thinking as an artist it's your responsibility कि आप original ideas को उन पे बस लगे रहे
Mm-hmm.
yeah
I think that's very beautifully put together, and I think it passes a great message. And if anyone that's obviously going to hear you, they'll appreciate the fact that you're putting it out there.
Yeah.
I think it's all originality that needs to be mentioned
exactly
and shown into public. If you
exactly
want to get that
yeah
with your passion, right?
yeah
So Misha, do you want to go for a pontoon ride?
I would love that so
Yeah?
much
Let's go, yeah. Let's go for the boat right now.
let's go one of the things that I feel like young women should be told and they need to hear is that you have to take space. You have to take space for your vision and your dreams. आपको थोड़ा सा अपने लिए जगह बनानी पड़ती है and उससे बिल्कुल नहीं डरना चाहिए. Meesha, history was made. 15,000 audience, Scotiabank Arena. Yep. And the best performance by you and the whole experience. How was it? It was phenomenal. How was the experience? I mean, for me, being a part of that was a very memorable, very special honor. It was a great big privilege to be invited to share the stage. It was such a historical night, ek to for a Pakistani artist to sell out Scotiabank Arena. So being a part of it was incredible. It was a very special experience, very memorable night. Goosebumps all around. And you guys both did a phenomenal job with performance. It was mind blowing. I think everybody lived with that, memory. Yeah. And it's always gonna be there. Oh yes. Oh like you said, the history was made. Yes, it was. It was so like vibey. Oh, I would say like oh, the vibes were amazing. Elite. I know. I know. Yeah. I still
I'm still thinking about that night because it was so cool
Magical.
to experience it all. It was, yes,
Magical.
magical. Perfect word to say.
Huh.
So Misha, like in your career, I know you have been an artist, of course, but you have been an actor as well as a singer. What what side, like what made you decide one side? Like you just want to be not an actor more, musician more. What was the challenging in terms of like I would say not challenging. I would say how did you come up to be what you are today, choosing the music path?
Really, it's going to sound like a cliche, but I think I've just always followed my heart.
Mm-hmm.
जिस चीज में मेरा दिल
And
झूमता है ना.
not to forget, sorry to cut you. I'm not to forget. You have also been a model.
Oh
You
yes.
have done a lot of
Yes, a
modeling
lot,
too.
a
So yeah.
lot. That was a big chapter of my life actually for a good 10, 15 years. Consistently, I did print and ramp and, fashion weeks, magazines, editorial shoots, uh, ads. I've done it all. बहुत मैंने modeling की है. And of course, the creativity and the artistic vision and hunger that I had, वो modeling में बिल्कुल वो भूख पूरी नहीं होती.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that. I enjoyed that a lot. And once I started doing music, जिसको कहते हैं ना म्यूजिक की जब मुझे चस लगी है ना, क्योंकि वो एक अलग किस्म की fulfillment है. So where I get to be creative, when I get to perform, then I decided at one point कि अच्छा, very like, intentionally कि अब modeling वाला chapter बस खत्म हो गया.
Misha, so you have done a lot of projects and work. How was the experience with Coke Studio?
Coke Studio is very special to my heart, and I think it's also become such a beloved show for a lot of people around the world that it's always very exciting to go and be a part of it. I've now been on several seasons and done so many, like countless songs. Um, it's different every time. It's a different sound every time. It's a different look and experience every time. And also depending on which producers are in charge and what vision they're coming with. I think every time they try to do something a little different, give it a different flavor. So as an artist, it's really interesting to go back and rediscover कि अच्छा इस दफा क्या हो रहा है, इस दफा artist का क्या lineup है, is it more soulful this time, is it a mixed bag, or is it more pop, is it more electronic? But one thing that always remains the same is really great music.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Always trending.
So my first Coke Studio season was season 3, which was the Jugni and Chori Chori season. And from then till the last one I've done so far was season 14. So उसके और उसके बीच में बहुत दफा मैं गई, बहुत सारी performances की, बहुत सारे गाने किए. So definitely I count myself as a part of the Coke Studio family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very inspiring.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's definitely been great for the industry, great for Pakistani artists.
Mm-hmm.
It gives a lot of new artists. I was new once, and I think it gives a lot of new artists a lot of visibility,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of visibility, a lot of resources, where the artist can just shine and enjoy their performance. And they take care of the rest of the stuff, like putting in all the resources, uh, distributing it, marketing it. So it's done a lot for a lot of names.
Yeah.
And then there are a lot of names that have done a lot for it.
Yeah.
So it's a happy marriage.
Yes, definitely. And you're making a mark as a Pakistani singer, and going out there, everybody getting to know you even more
Because
and appreciating your work even more.
It's become a big cultural export
Yes.
for Pakistan. Cook Studio Pakistan has become a very prominent player in exporting a soft image, a positive image, and just introducing the world to the talent we have. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I would agree. Definitely, yes.
No?
We all listen to it.
Yeah.
Been listening to your songs, and it's always been like, that hype and that whole aspect to it. So you connecting the culture, like you said, there's pop, there's jugni, and there's Sufi.
folk.
Yeah,
Um,
there's very soulful music. So yeah,
Bilkul,
yeah.
bilkul. So it's a great export. That's what I would say. It's been a successful idea, and it's grown so big. And of course, it has no signs of stopping. So, yeah.
Well, thank you for the message and thank you for being here today. I think it's time we should relax and, take a nap. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Meesha. Bye.